we're gonna talk a little NFL playoffs, and we had some hella games, man, this weekend.
Oh yeah.
I mean, a couple and we'll get to that. Were just like, huh, what? Like, oh, damn, like that. Uh, and I want to start. We're gonna start in Kansas City. We're gonna get them out the way because we know they got the refs. You see the memes going all over the
Kansas City
NFL.
refs.
Yeah, I mean, they got Patrick Mahomes out here kissing the refs already before next week's game
Hmm.
against the Bills, and putting money in the refs' pockets and all this type of nonsense. All I will say is this: there were some questionable calls, in
Right.
my opinion,
Hmm.
watching this game that went against the Texans. That
Right.
I think most will agree was like WTF, really
Right.
seriously. But they were in the game, right? The only thing two things that stand out. And the first thing was Kansas City's defense.
Hmm.
Man, they shut down CJ Stroud. I mean, 8 sacks.
Right.
I'm not talking about how many times he's not to the ground. I said 8 sacks.
Hmm.
Sometimes some teams don't see that in a month, right? They
Right.
did it in one game. And look, Travis Kelce, and this is where I think we're starting to get to a point, and we talked about it earlier in the season and our conversations. He may not be that one guy, the number one.
Right.
But we've seen for 2 years in a row now, when the playoffs come around, he's that number one guy. Yeah,
Right.
8 receptions, I believe it was, or 7 receptions, 117 yards,
Yep.
and a touchdown. Like you can't deny partially what they're still bringing. And the only difference for me this week was Houston's defense
Right.
didn't have the same energy and mustard that it had the week before. So
Yep.
at Kansas City, I had to get to what I said. A couple of those flags were very questionable, but they move on to the next round to face the Bills in KC next week.